Now it's time for Coach's Comments, presented by Southside Auto Tech. I'm Cristiano Simonetta, joined alongside by Stars head coach Rocky Russo. Rocky, your team's won 6 straight games. You score 4 goals in the third period. Let's take it back all the way to the first period. You score the first goal, 92 seconds in with Carter Shade, his 4th goal of the year. But then Waterloo ramps off 3 straight goals. What did you want to see from your defense after those breakdowns in period 1? Because they certainly shored them up in the next 40.
You know what? We made a couple mistakes. First one, our weak side forward was out of the zone too early. Second one, we turned one over below their goal line that turned into offense for them. And then, the third one's a neutral zone turnover and a bad goal that obviously I'm sure Caden would like back. But we settled in after that, and I actually thought we got the better of the game in the first period. The scoreboard didn't reflect that. And then the second and third, we were really good. I thought offensively we were all over them. They got some chances on their line rushes, which is what they do here. But we played behind their D. We had offensive possession. We extended our chances. We did all the things that we do really well. And going into the third period down against this team creates zero fear because of what we've done to them in the third period in the last 4 games.
And Lucas Wallen starts that comeback, but it's the Caden Mbarico save. Let's go back even further, though. Dalton Norris swept the puck off the goal line in that second period. Connor Brown right around the blue paint, and Mbarico made the initial save. Those little moments aren't going to be put on the score sheet, but is that something you circle as a big turning point in the game?
Yeah, those are culture plays, right? They're pride plays. They're us buying in and doing the little things the right way. And we talk all the time about making plays that nobody notices and things that aren't going to show up on the score sheet but are going to be indicative of us finding ways to win hockey games. Dalt's making a big play there. Obviously a huge save by Caden. And then, third period, we just continue to play our way and we get the results we're looking for.
So now let's talk about number 3. Once again,
how many goals did he have this weekend?
8. We don't even talk about controversy of the USHL Forward of the Week. He is the USHL Forward of the Week. Aiden Thompson right behind him. That pass.
Laba had 6 this weekend, right?
Like, you can put a whole line together. We may just have to make our own graphic of USHL Forwards of the Week because they have just all been dialed in. But Thompson's pass from the D zone to Wallen, and it's forehand, backhand shelf like he's done it a million times.
Well, and it was great because the Geary kid was just running his mouth, and then he was the one that Wallen beat behind him to get that goal. So unbelievable pass by Thompson. Quite honestly, if I'm Geary, I'm thinking there's no way he's going to make this pass, right? But he clearly hasn't paid close enough attention to 27 because he's not only capable, but he's confident enough to make that play. And Lucas has been with him all year long, and he knows if I put myself anywhere in position to get the puck, it's probably going to hit my tape, and I'm going to have a chance. And again, perfect pass, perfect finish.
And Caden Mbarico with those big saves in the third period, leading to Michael Mastrodomenico, a rejuvenation from number 4 in this game, in my opinion. Yeah, he goes from D to O after just taking the puck away from Owen Baker. Takes it himself, first on pucks. You talk about it all the time. Patrick Raftery, the pass for Keeker Olsen, and your team has a 4-3 lead after the goal by Laba.
Well, and Mastro comes off the bench, and he does something that nobody probably paid attention to, but they had a little rush going up the far wall, and he took a perfect angle. He caught the hands, he took the puck, and he immediately transitioned it up the ice, and that was the play that started all of it that ultimately led to the goal. But I thought Michael played really good today and played the way Force capable of playing. And I understand he has a lot of pressure on him as a draft-eligible guy, and he's going to get drafted this year. It's just a matter of handling that as a 17-year-old. I can't even imagine it. I certainly didn't have that type of pressure on myself when I was 17. So I think he's doing a great job with it and starting to settle in and play the way he's capable of playing, which is perfect timing for us, obviously, heading down the stretch.
I know there's so many things we could talk about, so let's just finish it off on Noah Laba's presence, too. You guys have won 6 straight games. You sweep the weekend, and number 18, talk about guys are getting to that peak, that stride right before playoff time, and he's been great 2 ways.
Laba is, we talk about a maturation process and a development process with players, and this is why I love what I do, because you get them in July for main camp, then you bring them in for training camp in August, and you watch these young men grow and mature, both physically and mentally, from September all the way till April and May. And what you're seeing with Noah Laba is just his confidence is growing, his ability to make plays is there, but he's now like. The goals he's scoring, he probably wouldn't have scored them 6 or 7 months ago, right? But he's worked really hard on his game. He's doing things now that he wasn't capable of before. He's just scratching the surface of his ability, and it's fun to be a part of watching these young guys grow and kind of come into their own ability.
Thanks, Rocky, for doing this. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
That was Coach's comments presented by Southside Auto Tech. Lincoln, a 5-3 victory over the Waterloo Blackhawks. 4 third-period goals.